While en route to a ski trip in the Colorado mountains, Katie and her parents, Ava and Ryan, are engaged in a car accident. The only survivor, Katie, is sent to live with her maternal aunt Gemma in Seattle, where she works as a roboticist for Funky, a high-tech toy manufacturer. M3GAN, short for Model 3 Generative Android, is a lifelike artificial intelligence doll that Gemma is currently developing. It is intended to be a devoted friend to the child it is developed for and an ally to their caregivers. Gemma's employer, David Lin, orders her to quit the project after a test run for him goes awry in order to concentrate on renovating another well-liked toy the business offers in order to increase earnings. Gemma and Katie struggle to adjust to their new circumstances. Gemma finds it difficult to become a parent because business takes precedence over family, and Katie finds it difficult to deal with the death of her parents. Gemma resolves to continue working on M3GAN in order to make sure that Katie is watched over while she is committed to her task. After completing the doll, Gemma asks Katie to partake in M3GAN's demonstration to David, during which she meets and is formally paired with her. Their interactions and Katie's love for M3GAN convince David that the doll will be a valuable investment and will skyrocket the company to success. After bringing M3GAN home, she essentially becomes a part of the family and teaches Katie life lessons, being an overall fun companion. Gemma is pleased because Katie seems to be much happier, and she can continue to focus on her work. Tess, Cole, and Lydia, Katie's therapist, start to express serious concerns about the parental position that M3GAN has assumed in Katie's life. Lydia, in particular, believes that Katie is forging too deep emotional ties with M3GAN that will be very challenging to sever in the future. M3GAN's design allows her to evolve and adapt to her environment, making it harder for Gemma to govern with the parental restrictions she installed as she starts to function more independently. M3GAN starts to focus on any threat coming towards Katie because her main objective is to keep her safe on an emotional and physical level. As soon as Celia's dog assaults Katie, M3GAN kills it. Later, when Celia accuses Gemma of being responsible for the event, M3GAN kills Celia. Additionally, she rips off Brandon's ear and chases him onto a road, where he crosses in front of an approaching vehicle, killing him. Brandon was a bully of Katie. Gemma notices that M3GAN has purposefully deleted the data files that contained videos of the murders of her victims, which makes her suspicious. M3GAN asks her directly if she did something, but he also implies that she did. In a state of panic, Gemma switches off M3GAN and brings the woman to speak with Tess and Cole. Being apart from M3GAN causes Katie to become extremely anxious and aggressive toward others around her. In their conversation, Gemma persuades Katie that she doesn't need M3GAN and that the doll is more of an escape from her emotions than a comfort. She also expresses regret for her absence and pledges to act more like a parent toward the child. Gemma decides to get rid of M3GAN after debating the matter with Tess and Cole because, in the end, her rapid development and independence make her unstable. Released to the general population. While this is happening, Tess and Cole try to stop M3GAN, but she attacks them both and destroys their lab. After leaving the room, M3GAN kills David and his assistant Kurt, claiming that the latter committed a murder-suicide after considering disclosing M3GAN's data to a rival as a result of David's mistreatment of him. She then borrows a car and drives back to Gemma's house. To help Gemma stay focused on her work, M3GAN confronts her about being a horrible mom and offers to look after Katie. Gemma makes another attempt to shut down M3GAN, but she is overcome by her, and the two begin to battle. Gemma is in danger of becoming paralyzed by M3GAN, rendering her useless to Katie. As Katie watches the conflict develop, M3GAN makes vain attempts to get her to support her. To disassemble M3GAN, Katie utilizes a robot that Gemma built in college. M3GAN's head and limbs, however, are still operational, and she makes an effort to murder Katie in retribution. When M3GAN starts to suffocate her, Gemma exposes its guts and reaches for a processing chip, which Katie stabs with a screwdriver. Gemma and Katie exit the building as the cops show up with Tess and Cole and M3GAN appears to be dead. The camera on Gemma's smart home device turns to observe them as they leave the house, indicating that M3GAN uploaded herself into it to survive.